Hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons & Dragons. Indeed. Before we get into our game tonight, we do have some announcements to get through, beginning with the first of two sponsors, NordVPN. Sam?
This episode is sponsored by your friends at NordVPN, providers of highest quality encryption for your internet traffic and hides your IP and physical location. They have a great promo going on right now, so go to nordvpn.com/criticalrole or use code criticalrole and get a 2-year plan plus 1 additional month with a huge 70% discount. Protect yourself from cyber attacks and avoid bandwidth issues with NordVPN. But none of that's gonna happen because of you, Matt, or should I say, Ultra Codex.
Affirmatron, Black Willow 69, that's what it says there. You never suspected that I, your best friend,
Well,
one of your best friends,
I mean...
fine, a close acquaintance. You never suspected I was actually the Ultra Codex all along, and now I'll decrypt to the quantum web forever. So, Jack Zillow, last words before you get fragged?
Yes. Tonight, you may slice one hacker from the net. But Codex, you'll never truly win. The one thing you don't understand is the interwebs isn't just techno-punks like me ripping 6 ciphers. It isn't bits and bytes. It isn't Pinterest and TikTok and Groupon and Plunker.
What's Plunker?
Oh, it's kind of like Instagram meets Animal Crossing meets Zoom Quilt. It's awesome. You know what? I'll send you an invite.
Oh, hell yeah, thank you.
Sure, no problem. Anyway, the Nordiverse can't be conquered by one souped-up virus slinger and his gorgeous cyber helmet, because the real root code is inside of us. It's a web of friendships that brings humankind together. That's why we hack. Not for the clout or the lulz or to steal Bitcoin. No, we hack for love. That's what NordVPN stands for.
A rousing speech. But it's too late. Too late. I already offlined your partner, the only woman you've ever loved, and now, Black Willow, you're all alone. Prepare to be deleted. Here. Here we go. I don't know what this does.
Zig-a-zig. He's not alone.
What?
What? Marisha!
No. My username is TechnoSpice69. And with my 90s era hacker jams, I'm gonna fire up AOL Instant Messenger and burn you down.
But you're my wife.
Sorry, latex dork. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
Fools! 2 server simps are no match for the malware of the Ultra Codex.
Try 3 then!
What?
Huh? Taliesin?
I think you mean Freezy Burn 69! Fuck it. Freezer Burn 69, and by the honor of my power glove, I shall defend the worldwide world from your analog anarchy.
But you lost all your data powers in a previous episode. Who gave them back to you?
The same person who gave them to me and is messing up my ability to speak. Satan.
That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Whoa! And he's not the only one. Matt Hatterson69 logging on for duty, Cap. Password, swordfish.
Son of a glitch! Wait, what was your special hacker power again?
I was on TV once.
That's so rad.
Wally! The raddest Codex! You see, when one of us is in danger, we all suit up and boot up. Commodore 69, ready to insert disk.
Whoa, is that a Vectrex? But they're too powerful! They have 1 kilobyte of power and 1 megahertz CPU!
1.5 megahertz, motherfucker!
Oh my Google.
You started this crypto fight, but tonight, me and my Saturday Night Divas are gonna end it. For Travis. For Kryptonic Override.
For every web wannabe and net raker. And for Satan.
Because when the going gets leet,
Hackers, click together.
That's right, team. Prepare to make the jump to the mainframe. In 3, 2, 1, jack in! I'm hacking! Oh no, he's jamming us with an MI4 Ghost Protocol! Commodore, do something!
Roger that! Mind-storming the Narsad! Scrambling the cosmic chaos! Patterson, I'm getting armor attack!
Leonard, part 3! Part 4! Part 5! Leonard, part 6! Techno Spice, he's poning me! Slam it to the left, shake it to the right! 2 becomes 1! Viva forever! Freezer burn, help!
Te invoco, o satanare del covito.
This is it! I'm gonna do it! I'm claiming the cube!
No! There's just too many of them! Red alert! System override! No!
Should we do it? What happened?
We destroy the Ultra Codex with the power of love.
But Black Willow 69, the only man I've ever loved, he's gone.
Not gone. He sacrificed his body and became one with the internet.
To destroy the Codex, he transferred his eliteness to us and became his core element. A beautiful, gleaming cube. But what does it all mean?
What does it mean? I'll tell you exactly what it means. The next time NordVPN sponsors the show. Matt, hack to you.
Crazy and well rehearsed.
Here. We love you a lot, Sam.
Maybe we should
That was a lot.
That was a 20-minute bit.
That was insane.
My face is wet. My face.
So gross. Oh, thank you for that, Sam, and thank you, NordVPN, for putting up with our ridiculous bullshit. Oh my god.
See, yeah, hold
And for our second sponsor for tonight, our friends.
There's no favoritism. We love them both.
Our friends at Ghostfire Gaming.
Ghostfire Gaming.
This episode being sponsored by our friends at Ghostfire Gaming and their game Grim Hollow, which is their dark fantasy world of Atheris, where the gods have fallen and civilization is left to face the tide of darkness. When Grim Hollow, or within Grim Hollow actually, players will find transformation mechanics for becoming a demon, a lycanthrope, a vampire, and even a lich. And advanced backgrounds, contraband magic items, dark fantasy spells, and a complete guide to running a grimdark campaign. Hell yes, and you can check it out at ghostfiregaming.com, and if you use the code CRITROLL all together when checking out, you get 10% off. I actually really want to play that. And, of course, thank you to our friends at D&D Beyond, our sponsors at the beginning of this campaign, the original tool set of D&D, and our show. And one of the cool things about D&D Beyond's Master Tier subscription is that a DM can share the digital book library with anybody in their campaigns. So only one needs to get it. You can share it with everybody you're playing with in your campaign. So visit dndbeyond.link/master if you want to learn more. A few more quick announcements. First off, thank you all for joining us here live on Twitch and YouTube. To join our live moderated community chat, go ahead and head over to our Twitch channel. But thank you so much for checking in with us. Laura, you got some things to chat about.
Hello, Bees is back!
Yay!
And it's now available in the US store and maybe in the UK store. It could be there right now.
Check and find
Check
out.
it out. Just check to see. You know we pre-record these episodes, so I don't know things. It could be there. Check the store. Love you. That's my announcement.
I thought you had two things.
It's all one thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Head hurts so much. You guys look so dumb.
Yeah.
Well,
God.
I dare say I think that
No, it can't be. I need
ends our
5 minutes.
announcements. Better get ready quick, Travis, because we're about to jump into tonight's episode of Critical Role.
The adventure begins. They were always beside you, your nerdy best friends, and the DM to guide you. And they rise from the flames for the battles ahead. Villains beware, 'cause you're about to be dead. They got magic and flair. They got falchions and cunning. They don't see over there. There's a monster incoming. Inspiration is waiting. Rise up, don't think twice. Put your fate in your hands. Take a chance, roll the dice. Can you answer the call? Digging deep in your soul as the legend unfolds. Now it's your turn to roll.
And welcome back. So, last we left off, the Mighty Nine, having absconded from Eiselcross to prepare and try and cut off the race against the Tomb Takers towards the center of the ruin, head to Nicodranas, then a few other places where they try and steal some necklaces to keep them hidden from the hopefully the divining of Lucian and the other magics that would wish to follow and peer into their goings-on. Upon breaking into the subterranean basement of a portion of the Vergessen Sanatorium, they caused a ruckus, and Master Trent Ikathon was summoned. At a brief, tense exchange, you escaped, and as such, the chase continued, as you seem to be hunted by this individual of the Cerberus Assembly. Grabbing some family members in Nicodranas, specifically the family of Veth, Bernato, and Marion, the Ruby of the Sea, you went to Tide Peak Tower, tried to find a way out, as it seemed Yusa was currently on, spiritually, another plane and could not give you aid. You managed to escape by sending some of you into the Happy Fun Ball, the Folding Halls of Halas, and some of you to an unfamiliar space on what you came to discover to be the elemental plane of fire. While you all managed to converge, not without some temporary losses, one of which happened to be Veth's child, brought back from beyond the Pale, you all gathered yourselves in Zadash, where you had, very last minute, let the gentleman know that you were arriving with some people that needed to stay there. One of which, the Ruby of the Sea, which has a old history with the gentleman.
I'm the old history.
Yep. We pick up, as you all have just descended the stairs, the hubbub in the inside of the basement, the quarters of the gentleman beneath the evening nip. You see everyone kind of scatter and turn as the gentleman bows and says, "Welcome. Welcome, friends. I am the gentleman, a businessman and occasional client of these Mighty Nine. I appreciate privacy and discretion, so please respect that during your stay," he says in the direction of the Bernados. Looks towards Marion. The famed Ruby of the Sea has joined us as well for a spell. Friends and esteemed business liaisons, please make her feel welcome, lest you draw my wrath. Come. Settle in the space. Drinks, anyone? You those of a decent passive perception notice, like he's a pretty damp fellow at most times, but he's particularly drippy at the moment.
Drippy.
Drippy, drippy.
Drippy, drippy.
I squeeze my mama's hand.
She kind of takes a moment. Well, thank you, gentlemen, very much for taking us into your protected space for a time. It's much appreciated. And he kind of gives a nod. Well, come sit. And he kind of scratches his head. Everyone's kind of looking at him from around the room, waiting for something.
Round of drinks, I think, would be a good idea.
Drinks
Head
sounds
down.
fantastic. I'll have one myself. And the bartender starts making rounds and just getting cups out, and people start kind of picking up a bit of a conversation. There's whispers around them as some folks settle back down, but all eyes are kind of locked on all of you and the new arrivals. Luke is still clutching on the edge of Caduceus's finger and looks over towards you and just goes,
No, he hasn't taken a bath recently. That's just how he always looks.
okay.
Yeah.
Do I have to take a bath?
I mean, at some point, yes, we should get you a bath. When's the last bath you had?
Looks over to his dad and Yeza goes, it's not been that long.
Sure. You don't want to dry out his hair or anything, but,
It's kind of hard to wrestle down when you're, just one person. But yeah, I think a bath soon will be good.
That's a great idea.
So we're in like a bar under a bar?
Yes, it's a secret place, but they have good food here and good drinks, and we'll get you a glass of milk, and maybe they have some chicken fingers.
At which point immediately Luke is like, what?
Yeah.
Not real fingers.
Oh no, not real fingers, sorry, no. They're just in the shape of.
So it's like eating a finger?
Oh boy. Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah, and you can dip it in ketchup and it looks like blood.
You hear this little voice on the side go like, chicken fingers.
What?
And you recognize the creepy halfling individual that works underneath the gentleman who's just kind of, you need food.
I don't remember this guy.
I feel like we would have remembered him.
I'm so glad because I was like, dang, this guy.
You've met him a couple of times.
I'm looking.
I think a little bit of everything, and learn to read the table. Also.
Okay. And he just kind of wanders off. This is odd figure.
What's my mother look like right now? What is she doing?
She's still kind of standing next to you.
I'm
She's
going-
kind of holding your hand and kind of. You get the sense that she's waiting for your guidance.
I'm going to put my arm around her waist and whisper in her ear, "How are you? Are you okay?"
I think so. A lot has happened very quickly, and sure, her eyes are just locked on the gentleman as he's like telling people to like clean tables off and getting a drink, and you see him like take a cup and take a glass, kind of like a giant glass jug of some sort of brackish liquor, and just like go into his cup before takes a quick swig and kind of like gets himself settled, turns around, and she's just staring straight at him.
He seems nervous, Mama.
I can't imagine why.
Do you want to go sit at a corner table over there? I can send him over. Or...
Certainly.
Okay.
Where is best to sit?
I look for the most important looking table. The most private looking, important looking
That's usually the
table.
one that he has in the far back left corner.
I'm going to send her right to his table then.
All right. She goes over and goes to sit, and you can see two of the kind of thug guards that were there. They took some sort of series of cloth napkins and kind of tucked them in the front of their pants to look almost like waiters, and they're just like holding the chair for her. They're both looking at each other like, I don't know what I'm doing. As you're watching this, the gentleman kind of
walks over towards you, kind of crossing off your path as Marion goes and sits and goes, Jester,
Hi, Papa.
can I have a word with you?
Of course.
We'll be right back. And he leads you up the staircase to his private chambers upstairs. And as you enter, he kind of closes the door. What have you done?
Oh, well. Oh, no. You seem very upset.
I'm just a little caught off guard. I was not
Okay.
expecting this.
I know.
What are you?
Well, do you want to keep her safe or not?
Of course,
This is important. You think I would just willy-nilly bring her here?
Yes!
No. She's very scared of traveling. This is very dire.
That's true.
And you're the only person in the entire world who could keep her safe right now. She needs you as a protector. Don't you want to keep the woman that you love more than anything in the entire universe safe?
Jester, it's been a very long time.
I'm not trying to set you up, I swear. Things are very bad right now. Super bad, okay? There are terrible people chasing after us. Don't worry, we're safe. Check out my cool necklace. Oh, this is lovely music you have in your room, Dad.
Thank you. It's getting a bit loud. I decided to go ahead and collapse, and the shitty musicians outside kind of change up. I'm not going to deny anyone aid here. And he sits there and thinks for a second and goes, and I suppose it is an oddly safe space to be.
It is. You're the first person I thought of.
Well, as long as we're not raided by the High Richter or anything, I suppose, but...
Yeah, why would you be?
Yeah.
That would be crazy. Nobody knows we came here. I don't think. So everything's safe.
What are you in? What's happened?
God, so much. What have I told you? You remember Cree and how they had our blood and how we had people after us?
Right,
well,
right.
that happened. We went up to the north, crazy, and I fill him in on
Pretty much
everything.
everything. He still has his drink with him and just kind of slumps into a chair and takes a heavy swig and then sets it down on the nearby table on the side of his bed and goes, "My, you've all certainly been very busy." Well, that's a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
But you're certain that you weren't followed or...
We have these necklaces now. Nobody saw us or were able to scry on us. Mama's safe too, so...
All right. Assembly business is... Well, we avoid it for a reason. But I trust you.
The assembly is bad. Maybe they won't be in power for much longer, or at least not the same people. If everything goes well, at least.
Well then, how long do you expect we need to entertain our guests?
I have no idea.
You know the kind of work we do. You know the kind of people I employ. You've brought a child into a literal den of thieves.
I know. If we can, we'll try to find somewhere safe that's more appropriate for Luke and Yeza. I don't know when that will be, though. I'm hoping you can protect them from your own people as well.
Oh, that won't be an issue. You can see like the weight on his shoulders as he kind of contemplates. He takes a second, his eyes squint, and you see him kind of this abacus counting in the middle of the air. Thankfully, we've made a decent mint in the final months of the conflict, so we aren't hurting for work at the time, at least the kind of work that could get messy in the presence of a child. I don't believe I've ever implemented a vacation to my esteemed colleagues. I'll see what I can do. I apologize, this is just a lot very suddenly.
I give him a hug. I know it is. It's so much for me to spring on you, and you didn't even want to admit you were my father not that long ago, and now I'm bringing all of this into your life. I'm thankful for everything you're doing for us, and I'm proud to call you my dad.
And he just kind of looks out for a second and kind of stroking his chin a bit, looks back at you. It's hard to find the words. I can't say I'm a proud father. I've not been a father. I can't say I've been a proud influence. I'm a criminal. And I can't say that I've lived up to her expectations. I'm a cat. So I don't have any expectations. But I'll do my best to keep them safe.
She doesn't either. She trusted me to come here. And I'm thankful for that. But she's just as nervous as you are. Trust me on that.
Why, whatever for? And he kind of gestures out to the balcony where you can see half of his staff are all just kind of like standing there looking at each other awkwardly, not knowing what to do. Just tattoos up the arm, some of them all manner of scars, still existing non-clean bloodstains on parts of their clothing.
Please. You think Mama's not used to seeing all of this stuff? You know what she does. You know the kind of people she's been working with before. Just talk to her.
If she wishes to talk to me. Don't roll your eyes at me, Jester.
Never.
You literally just did.
No, I didn't. I really didn't.
That's better.
Thank you.
He finishes his drink rapidly, sets it down. How do I look?
Maybe change your shirt. You got it's kind of drenched.
And he kind of runs off to his cupboard and starts trying on different outfits. Like this one, is it too much blue?
Oh no, that's
blue on blue on blue.
And no, it's nice. It's a dark color. It's good.
Like an accent, kind of primary popping. I don't.
One more button. Just button one more. Yeah. Okay. Now go.
All right.
Don't think about it.
He goes and opens the door and takes a step out and kind of stops and turns back and looks over his shoulder at you and goes, "Be careful. Whatever you're doing, all of this, it's an unkind world out there."
Yeah. I will.
You're too good for most of it. And he steps out. My apologies. I just had to tend to, and he starts heading down the stairs, kind of leaving you alone in the upstairs chamber with the door partially ajar.
Oh boy, don't open those drawers.
What could I do in here? Going to peek under the bed.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
A room.
Modify memory. Peeking under the bed, it looks to be a handful of kind of cushions cursorily pushed beneath it.
Oh, the big ruby that I gave him. Is it still here? Is it next to his bed?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Big roll, big roll.
16.
Glancing about the room, you do not immediately see it.
Drawers.
He's just start going, okay.
I want to find it and try to put it next to his bed, and not. Oh, I'm gonna make a drawing of Mama and sit it next to his bed.
Okay. Going through the drawers, you discover a flintlock
Magic paint,
pistol,
and it becomes a real thing.
Yeah,
A real
creepy.
person.
a pistol with ammunition, and a little like tiny box next to it, and in one shelf unit under kind of like a desk area. You can see there is a fake drawer underneath the desk as well, where it looks like a stiletto blade is kind of like bolted up into it. Next to his bedside table, there's a small little kind of octagonal cabinet with like different sides on it. It has a drawer on top, and as you open it up, the inside you see another dagger, a small like snuff box of some kind, and the ruby you're seeking.
Well, at least it was close to the bed. Let's put that on the shelf. Oh, and I'll draw the little, and I'll put the ruby like on it, like artfully, like kind of Pinteresty, so it's like.
Just dressing the window
Yeah,
presentation of it. Okay.
If his room is messy at all, I'm gonna like hide things just in case she comes up here or something.
Okay, you get the sense that everything in here was rapidly cleaned.
Already.
But in the way that like a 13-year-old prepares his room rapidly, where like it's once again like underneath the bed, underneath and behind stuff, he's just kind of just crammed things, just discarded outfits, anything that would have probably been just dropped and left along the floor has been just shunted into little pocket spaces to make it look clean at the time.
That's appropriate.
Yep.
And the snuff box is actually just like snuff in there.
You open it up.
Yeah.
There is a material in there, kind of like a blue crystalline substance.
Does it look familiar?
Go ahead and make a history or arcana check.
Should smell it just to be sure.
I'm scared to.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Powder paste.
Oh, 20.
20. This is sued.
I'll close this. Shut the drawer. Yeah, I know, that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna go.
Okay. The rest of you, as they wander off, you can see the room, which is very different from pretty much any time you've been there. And there is this unique circumstance where all these people that generally keep a very kind of rough and checking in with a territorial presentation with the rest of you are now at attention, looking at you like, don't judge. Just kind of looking about, making eye contact, and then as Marion is seated and they give a table to you and your family. Cups are placed out, and they start pouring drinks for you, your husband, and your kid. Before the guy's like, no, Tom, wait, no, sorry. We have milk. And one of the guys goes like, I think we got cheese.
Just water is good.
Don't have it.
Or juice, yeah, any sort of juice. Maybe even in a shot glass is fine.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna make a quick run.
A carafe.
One of the guys exits. Most of the juices they have here are fermented, it seems. But nevertheless, you guys are kind of left within the chamber. Some of them begin bringing these really shabby wooden platters that have just like semi-stale bread, but it's been kind of cracked open. They're trying to make a good-looking spread
That's so sweet.
with whatever they could find on short notice, and so it's a bunch of shitty scavenged bar food that's just kind of arranged in a little platter. Marion's like, "Oh my goodness, thank you. You didn't have to break out the good salt."
In the time that lapsed, I have taken some of my silver thread and tied it around one of my black raven's feathers that I use for flying. And under the table, I rub some of my cat mint on the feather. I say, "Hey, Luke, you want to see something crazy?" I hand him the thread. Go dangle that over my cat. Poof. It's covered in catnip.
So, you've all, at different points in time, seen varying degrees of emotion and energy levels from Frumpkin. This is a feral demon energy from the Fey cat who just starts going crazy on the string.
Why is he making that howling noise?
Luke is just enraptured and like pulling and tugging on it, and they're both just having a good time at the side of the table. Yeza's looking around. All right, so we're staying here for a while?
I think so. Or in a safe house if the gentleman deems that, more appropriate. But yes, we need to stay out of sight, and this seems like an appropriate...
Kind of waves to somebody else over there, just kind of goes... It's such
Maybe don't make eye contact. It's
okay, I didn't know. Well, thank you, or Jester, or whoever else.
Yeah, I think just this is on Jester. I hope it's all right with the gentleman.
Okay.
He seems nice today, and he's nice. He's been nice to us.
Wow. Sorry, I'm just still processing everything that's happened.
Yeah, of course. So we got out of there super fast. I'm so sorry about that. I mean, I'm talking about back at Nicodranus, not the other place. But I know you guys don't have any clothes or anything. Maybe we can make some arrangements to get some brought over. And you left out some food for the pup, right? For the dog.
Yeah. Oh no. I didn't. We just rushed. I didn't even.
Of course, yeah. Why would you have?
You have a dog?
I mean, it's not my dog.
At which point, Luke's like playing with the cat. Goes.
That's right.
Where's Nugget?
Oh boy.
Yes, he goes. Nugget's on an adventure, like your mama.
You know what? The great part about Nugget is he can disappear and reappear other places, so he can get out and he can get food and go to the bathroom and stuff. He doesn't always have to shit in our house like he normally does.
No, he's actually taken to taking a poop in all of our neighbors' houses too.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a good trick.
That's a lot of great conversations I've had for the past couple weeks.
Oh no!
The neighbors are giving him food.
Probably.
They
If
probably
not,
love
he's
him.
taking it. Blink dogs are a lot, aren't they, Luke? He's like, he's so funny. And keeps playing with Frumpkin with the string, and it's just like, okay, well, we'll have to tackle that problem when we get to it.
But, Jester might be able to send a message to someone in Nicodranus to go check in on the dog.
Maybe. That might be helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I'm sure she knows, or Marion might know a sitter of some sort.
Okay.
It'll
He
be
grabs
okay.
his cup.
But yeah, we'll just stay here until we figure out what the next plan is. Everyone, what is the next plan? Do we know? Oh.
Yeah. Going to the Grove. So I think that's the next stop. Do we have some business to take care of here still?
I think we're doing it right now. I'm ready. I mean, not this moment, but I'm set for the day. Do you have anything from home on your person?
Everything. What do you need?
Just an object.
Oh, yeah.
From the house you grew up in.
That's
or nearby.
It's practically everything I own. Let's see.
Just to avoid mishap on arrival.
Let me see what I got.
What time is it? Ish?
Let's see, you guys returned.
It is exactly.
Joined. I'll say roughly early afternoon.
I mean, we're not going to go right this second, right? Then we spend a day and night here at least?
How many days have passed since we left Eiselcroft?
Good question.
Somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 to 4, I think.
Does that seem... No.
They said 2 weeks thereabouts, but we're playing
Somewhere
it
between a
safe.
week and 2 weeks.
Yeah, we were talking about a week to play it safe.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be our last stop.
Yep.
So, I think we should go there at the end of the day with enough time for
whatever we're going to find
whatever
there.
we're going to find, and then we need to rest again so that we can depart
Do we
promptly.
Do we need supplies before we go? I'd never say no to a few different things.
We're near Pumat, right?
Did we have anything left that we were getting Pumat to make?
Nope.
We didn't have him making anything custom that we left with him last time, right?
Well,
I think I had him make a rosé flask.
Yes.
That's it. It seems important now.
Definitely.
Which you can go pick up likely while you're in town.
Cool.
Maybe they'll have a ring of ice resistance. Make trade.
Hey, man. Fire elemental.
Trade me.
As you guys are sitting and having this conversation, some of the individuals begin to kind of shrug back a bit and nod and scatter off and kind of head into small side rooms or head back up the stairs as the gentleman re-enters the chamber. Kind of catching up where he left Jester's conversation there. Welcome to stay as long as you need. You're under the protection of the gentleman. Need not worry. The Mighty Nine, I believe. Jester tells me you're about to probably head off before the day is done to continue your business up north, yes?
Sounding likely at this point, yeah.
Very likely.
All right. Well, do not worry. We will keep a vigilant watch on your families, I guess. And he looks over towards Marion for a second and nods. Plenty of time for us to share stories and catch up should anyone be interested. Downtime. The rest of you, take the day off. Like, what? What's that even mean? He's like, go, here. And he goes and points to one of the guys on the side. He goes like, bring that. And a guy on the side you see who's like carrying a small satchel, kind of goes, and starts like putting coins in the hands of each of the workers. He goes like, I consider this a bonus for all the hard work you've done. Take this, don't spend it all in one place, or do so, I don't care. But just take the day for yourselves, journey about Zadash, and make it your own. Y'all kind of, okay.
You should do the haunted Zadash tour, actually. Highly recommended. Did that the first year, I was at Cobalt Soul.
They all turn and look at one guy there, who's this kind of shrimpy looking Ichabod Crane fellow who's like, oh no, I'm not doing that again. They're like, no, we're doing it. And they grab him and he's like, no, I don't want to do that again. They start dragging him off as they all begin to exit out, except for the large ogre guard who's still sitting there, who's like half asleep in the back, who looks like he has a little kind of makeshift bow tie on, but it's way too small on him. Like
Ask for Andrew. Never mind.
Yeah.
Andrew's the guy. Yep, that's okay.
It was actually Travis they just dragged off.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeza kind of goes, well, greatly appreciated, Mr. Gentleman. The gentleman, age...
Mr. The?
Mr.
the
The?
gentleman?
Is that what Mr. Gentleman's fine. Right. Well, on behalf of the Bernardo family, we're just very thankful for the safe protection that you're offering, and if we can be of service whatsoever in this space, we do have a number of skills. Interesting. What kind of skills do you have, I might ask?
You know, my son is a very talented sneaker and swiper and stealer?
He is far too young.
But Yeza also has his own talents. He's excellent with chemistry and mixing.
I can shoot stuff. It's like, shh. I indeed am an accomplished alchemist and have experience with all number of various components.
You had anything that you needed mixed or unmixed, he's your fella.
The gentleman kind of sits back on his back leg. Very well. Not here to put you to work, but if you're offering to pass the time at least, make yourself some coin under our umbrella. Heck, he kind of looks at him for a second. Get to tell your kids some point down the line, maybe, that you got to work for a criminal. And as it goes like, well, no,
Do you have sleeping quarters here, gentlemen, that would be appropriate for us?
Yes. I have a room currently being prepared.
Oh.
You hear some shifting in the back room of like barrels screeching, and get a sense that they're clearing out one of the storerooms or making space.
Thank you, much appreciated.
Of course. But for the rest of you who are making your journey, I wish you all the greatest of luck. Please come back with stories. And if you find anything particularly of curious interest that you think might fetch a pretty penny, I can connect you with some buyers. So let me know.
Do we have anything?
I actually have a thought, a question. Did Kree live here?
No.
Okay, so the Kree didn't leave anything behind.
No, she just kind of up and left.
No, it was worth a shot.
Sorry, yeah. No, I don't have enough rooms to house my entire organization, but there are a few that can stay here if need be, and we do offer to those who need it safe house detailing, like you've requested. But happy to oblige. But please, stay safe. And we'll take care of things. He looks back and sees you kind of coming down the stairs now after you've rummaged through his room.
Skip. I give him a wink. skip.
Kind of gives like a well, and to Jester as well. Keep them safe. Keep her safe. Serious.
Are you kicking us out? Are we leaving?
No, but I mean, when I have things to tend to.
Oh yeah, of course you do.
Goodbye. And he like awkwardly walks over to the bar and takes the full glass liquor bottle, kind of heads over to Marion's table.
Okay.
And should you need anything, don't be afraid to ask. Kind of lingers in the moment, and Marion just kind of sitting there, kind of pulling apart a piece of bread and looking up at him. Well, it is greatly appreciated, and perhaps I might have some questions for you later today. He goes, well, enjoy your meal. And he like quickly shuffles away and heads up the stairs to his room.
Oh, he's gonna be in the room before.
And you hear him go, what the?
Are we resting this evening so that we can actually take a long rest before we go?
At our destination.
Copy that.
Yeah, we won't be able to transport twice in one day, so.
Right.
Will be a sleeping rough, but a comfy rough, at the very least.
We are good with sleeping rough.
Yeah. Gonna grab the stuff from Pumat's and head out.
Oh, I mean, we don't have to go there on my account.
I wouldn't mind, just at the very least.
One more time for old sake.
Informing friends, taking a look, maybe finding another diamond.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
You guys
So we're not coming back here then? Before?
Not till it's over.
Boy, you can just feel us running toward our destiny, can't you?
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna stick around here while you guys shopped. Is that all right?
Yeah.
We'll pick up your...
Yeah.
You like.
Yeah, you spend time.
Yeah, I don't feel like, leaving him right now, if that's all right.
Of course.
So.
Jester, do you want us to look for anything for you? Do you want to stay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Diamonds.
just, diamonds. If you guys want to pick up another one of those fancy cups, so we can do a couple heroes feasts, depending. A jeweled chalice would be smart.
That would be a good idea.
Okay. All right.
You good to
Well,
go? Later?
No, you go.
Later.
Oh.
later.
Yeah, I have to talk to Yeza one more time, but yeah, I think. I don't know. It's a rough day yesterday,
Yeah.
A rough. Jeez. Yeah. Is there anything that you would like us to pick up for Luke?
Oh, well, last time we were there, I asked, he didn't really have much in the way of toys. Plus, I already have something for Luke. I made.
Toys? He like pops up onto the table. He's got his smudge on his nose, and he's just
Get
kind of
there.
crawling underneath.
We were talking about toys, but only for your birthday, which isn't for a while. But I did get you something when I was up north. I got you this, and I'll take out this little horned hat thing that I had made for him. Looks like mine. For when you get cold, it's not. Or just when you want to look cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool, right?
I look like my mom. He holds his little toy crossbow up,
Yeah, we do look alike. Yeah. We should get one for Dad, too.
fires it off, and he goes. This is like this larger looking half-orc fellow who's like covering one eye. He's like,
Sorry.
fine.
Okay. You can't shoot above the neck. Keep it down below the neck.
Unless you're trying to really hurt someone, unless you're in danger, then go straight for the eye.
Okay. Yes, it's like, I mean, I can't argue.
But I think they're going to go shopping anyway. So if there's anything you need, actually, you know what? I have not that I want to do super dangerous chemical stuff around our sun, but I do have some stuff to make an explosive device, and I was hoping that you might help me put it together.
Oh.
At some point.
Yeah.
Not now, not in this bar. Maybe we could, I don't know, do it sometime.
Yeah, we'll find a place.
Okay.
Likely not the interior of
No,
the space.
no.
But yeah, we can try that.
Okay.
Okay.
Little fun project.
Looks over at Luke. Mommy and Daddy are gonna work on a project. Nothing dangerous. In a little bit.
I'll keep him company.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. So who's going for what? Who's shopping or looking about? What's the plan in Zadash?
Fine, Pumots.
Quick trip.
Quick trip. Yeah. Not-
Famous last
Always say that.
words.
Yeah.
I want a bespoke hat. Sorry.
Alrighty.
Before we go, do you have a good bit of coin still?
Oh, tons.
May I borrow some?
Yes. How much do you need?
500 if you have it.
Here's 1,000. I'll give it to you in platinum, so it's easier to carry.
Thank you.
Yeza at the table is kind of like watching you give him this, like, you are really making some money as adventurers, aren't you?
A shrewd businesswoman.
I risk
No
my
joke.
reward.
Yeah. Well, also, we don't spend that much because Caleb here gives us free lodging when we need it, and, bolts don't cost that much. Caduceus can make us food when we need it, and...
It's pretty good.
Those frequent tower points add up.
All right.
Shame
Well-
on you.
If you are going into town, just because probably shopping in the market's not the safest thing, and he starts writing down on a piece of paper.
Cereal, eggs.
general food and
Oats.
survival items while they're going to be down
Change
in the
of
safe
pants.
area.
Maybe disguise yourselves before you go. Just in cases. Do you guys have a spell to do that?
I can do that.
For me, you can. Ladies.
I mean, I can't disguise myself, but I'm up for, being, if you want to make me into something.
Can I? Let me see.
Who would we be hiding from? Just the prying eyes of
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
We're scry proof.
It's not concentration, so I can.
Doesn't mean they don't have
I can do it.
agents walking around.
Oh, you can?
Yeah,
Okay.
easy. For
Oh,
you both, for
yeah.
the three of us.
Oh, great.
I was not thinking.
Great.
Great.
Just make me look like
One of the Spice Girls.
yes, nailed it. Sporty, if you don't mind.
Could I be a Spice Girl as well?
Yeah, which you.
Surprise me.
Okay. She's posh.
Yeah. It kind of works.
Okay.
Scary Spice is obvious.
It's the little
Obvious choice.
little black dress.
The classic historical adventuring team out of Marquette, Spice Girls.
I'm going to turn into Alan Cummings as the manager from the film.
There you go.
Oh my god, yes.
From the
my
film.
god.
My God.
Spice World.
All
I
right.
make myself look like Baby Spice.
Well, I suppose I'll be a Spice Girl as well.
You're scary.
No, he's Ginger.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
We are here to spice up your life.
Yeah, to match your ring.
You Spice?
You spice?
Here, before you go, I give Ginger Spice all my money just to help out with. It's only 393 gold.
That's all your money?
I've spent a lot on diamonds for art. Here. That's for more diamonds or whatever else you find that could be useful for us, okay?
393.
Need money?
What do I need money for?
I don't know.
We're going up into the north to die, so I won't need it
That's
after.
fair. That's
Mittens. Mittens it is. All right. Maybe some mucklucks.
Don't want cold hands while you're dying.
No.
All right. To the Spice Bus?
To the Spice
Spice
Bus.
Girls
Let's
World
go.
Tour.
Yeah.
Here we go.
They had a spice bus.
Obviously,
Absolutely.
they did.
How have you not seen this movie?
I haven't
They
seen the movie.
each had their
Oh, wow,
own
you
little
would love
area in it.
No, they didn't.
Yes.
It was the coolest.
It's a good movie.
In the movie or in
Really
real?
fun.
Do it with the Josie and the Pussycats
I
double
think
feature.
in the movie they did like it was bigger on the inside kind of TARDIS thing, but they did have a Spice Bus.
All right.
More you know.
Anyway,
So when's the dash? Where are we going?
Quick trip. On the Spice
This will get us
Bus.
there quick. Just to
Pumat.
I'm not there, but
No,
I think
fair
it's
enough.
Pumat.
All right, so you make your way to the Pentamarket. The wind is picking up, a little chillier. The clouds are coming in a little bit. It looks like there's a little bit of a grayer sky coming for the latter half of the afternoon. Weaving your way through the streets, you eventually find your way to the familiar green wooden exterior of the Invulnerable Vagrant. Walking inside, you see one kind of hooded figure who's currently kind of walking around and just checking out odds and ends, a couple of small books, some materials, and in the back you can see the familiar face of Pumat behind, just kind of looking over towards the potential customer who's currently looking around and looks over to you as you enter the main entryway. Oh goodness me, this is fine howdy to you. How y'all doing? Welcome back.
Oh, hello. We are not a group of adorable singers.
can he? Yeah, does he see through it?
Sight?
Does he know?
Oh my god, that's awesome.
But I'm also Baby Spice in here, so.
It's true.
So, hello, we're back. We're passing through town. How have you been?
My apologies. I should have expected this was intentional. Well, it's a pleasure to meet all of you strange
Girls.
adventuring ladies in here. I am Pumat Soul. Happy to help you in whatever it is you might be looking for.
Are there other people in the shop?
There's one other individual.
Oh, good.
Get the fuck out. Shop's closed.
Reel it in, Ginger. Reel it in.
Caleb's scratchies coming out of Baby Spice's mouth.
Yeah, so the figure in the hood is kind of like looking curiously over kind of from the shoulder before like going back to kind of looking at small little wands and orbs and random magical knickknacks.
So, you're welcome to look about the place. Still kind of sparse, but you're welcome to it.
Yeah, we kind of just need a few things. One, we need to pick up that flask that Lady Veth.
Right,
left
yes.
behind.
The flask that was ordered not by you, but from another person since we first met right now.
Yes,
but
Yes.
you're,
scary spice.
Yes.
Oh, don't want to figure out how you got that nickname. Let me get that for you. He's just terrible at lying. He's so bad at it. And he wanders off to the back, and you hear a couple footsteps coming down the way, and you're like, oh, hey! Bunch of new customers today. It's happening in place here. And the other one comes out of his curtain and is like, no, shh. Oh, apologies. And just goes right back upstairs. And the original Pumat Prime comes back out again and goes, here you go. Here's your requested.
I'm not there,
Yeah.
Right.
but he'll pick it up.
I will
for
take it on.
It's very confusing because I'm dressed as not here Spice.
Right. Sorry.
Despite not appearing in this quest.
Yeah.
Here.
We'll make sure to give this to her. Sorry. We'll make sure to give this to her. I was trying something and it didn't work.
We're also in the market for gems.
Oh.
If you've got any.
Are you?
I'm trying to do your role. Yeah.
This is so awkward.
So,
Most awkward we've ever been.
Pumat, I was hoping to rifle through any scrolls you have in the shop. I know that you are low on everything, but
Well, I can probably muster a few. Anything in particular you're looking for? You got a bunch of things in the back, so I guess give me something to focus on.
higher level.
Define higher level.
5, 6, 7.
And diamond. Definitely.
He laughs.
Diamonds. Diamonds?
All right, not much of a purveyor of cut gems. Not really my specialty. I can imbue them with magical properties over an extended period of time, but not a jeweler.
That's fair.
Sorry,
Do you have
Manny Spice.
a jeweled chalice then? Or no? That's still.
No, you gotta kind of commission those from the, well, there's a number of folks here in Zadash I could probably do it. I can point you to a couple. To answer your question, looking for, you're kind of a little limited in the upper register, since a lot of that magic is kind of regulated.
Yeah.
And it would be illegal to sell such magical things to random strangers on the street.
Is that guy looking at us?
No, but he's like kind of keeping in place, listening a little bit.
Insight. I was planning on insight checking
Sure.
back that this person.
Ed Wolf.
17.
17.
Not terrible.
Me is terrible.
They were looking through things, and since you've entered, they've done the thing where like they just seem to keep going back to the same objects, and so you get the sense that they're just eavesdropping.
Just nosy.
But maybe I'll see what I can have that's more on a viable public purchasing level.
Absolutely.
And he steps into the back a bit and comes back with a few small cases and kind of sets them out. These are fundamental and low-level, easy-to-pick-up magics that can be helpful for the starting mage.
I like to go back to the basics.
Fair enough. Kind of glancing in, you see one of them. Hold on.
Ginger is having a rough day.
Yeah, apparently.
Ginger's a Muppet now.
Miss Piggy.
Being played by Miss Piggy. Yeah.
Kirby! Oh, Kirby!
Oh, it's a pretty good Miss Piggy.
One of them is Wall of Ice. Second one is Cloud Kill.
Oh, the fuck?
Sounds cool.
Kill a cloud. It's not that cool. First of all,
And the
sun.
third and final one is called Arcane Sword.
Arcane sword.
Yeah.
I love it. I've been practicing.
So cloud kill, arcane sword. Okay.
Oh
boy.
I'm
Ball
gonna
of ice.
grab bow and move to the side of the shop to show something off.
Yes.
We should make a offhand comment to throw Mr. Nosy in the wrong direction of where we're going. Yeah, I can do it.
Perusing.
You know, your accent reminds me of. Where's your accent from? What are you trying to do? It's like you, but just more stupid.
I was trying to do the what's old how I don't know where it's from. Wasn't doing it very long.
It sounds like you have something in your mouth.
Yeah.
Feels that way.
Like
a big wad of gum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to work with this, Caduceus.
I'm dropping it once we're out of here. I just feel like if I stop, it'll be
He's already
more
committed.
suspicious. So.
All right.
Do you, Pumat, have things here like, you know, clothing or cereal? Or supplies for living?
Milk! Do you have milk?
Milk, you know, just some goods.
And diamonds and a jewel-encrusted chalice, the basics.
Well, I apologize, but I'm not much of a purveyor of gems and or chalices, as I stated previously, nor a keeper of oats or breakfast items. I am an enchanter. But,
Have enchanted oats.
Is that a thing?
I'd buy a box.
He scribbles down a little note to himself. I'll get to that later. But there are numerous places throughout the entire city where you can go ahead and find these things for a nice, cheap price. And if anyone gives you any trouble, just tell them the Pumat sent you.
Okay.
Don't know if it'll help, but, you know.
It could.
It'll sound officious.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
any interest in these extremely low-level and paltry magical spell scrolls?
Yeah, I will take this jumping one right here, and I'll tap on the cloud kill spell.
Alrighty. That'll only be a little price, and he kind of writes a little note and passes it over. It says 6,000 gold pieces.
Whoa.
Wow. Wow.
Still pricey.
You know, maybe I will stick to the regular jumping. Just with my legs. But I will consider this, and the next time we are coming through town again, I don't think we're ever coming through town. I will pick it up then. Apologies for making you go to the trouble to find this jumping spell.
No worries. But if ever you need it, you know where to find it. He goes and takes it, puts it away.
Yeah.
Wait, do you appraise things and look at them and do that whole thing?
I can, depending on the object.
Because I've been wanting someone to look at this and tell me a little bit. I'm gonna pull out my Tuskborn breastplate. Breastplate? I'm not sure why I said breastplate. My armor from Oban.
Oh.
Right.
I've just always was curious about this. I is it magical at all, or it's just, how much do you think something like that would go for?
Well, real fast. Have you been wearing this?
No.
Where has it been kept?
In my bag.
Okay, so you have this breastplate in the bag? Okay, got it. I'll allow it.
I mean, if that feels...
No,
I don't know why I would carry that big. In my pack.
Just for a change of breastplate.
Yeah.
Picture packs tend to be.
I mean...
I'll allow it. It's fine.
Okay.
Why? Let me go ahead and take a second. Let me, and he pulls his goggles down and kind of adjusts one of the lenses on it and takes a look at this. Well, it certainly got some magical,
jamming here. Oh, yeah, this is, he pulls the goggles up. This is of an infernal make. Most definitely. Got some bad energy.
Yeah. What does something like this cost?
Well, something like this you'd either have to get from somebody's odd collection or probably through some nefarious means. How'd you get it?
Somebody gave it to me as a gift. A lovely gift.
Well, whoever it is, might want to question where they got it. This thing's got a dark legacy behind it.
Yeah, I figured as much, but I just wanted to
We should get the fuck out of here.
check in.
If you're looking to get rid of it, I could probably take it off your hands. And I can think of a handful of folks that would want to probably add it to their collection if you want to part with it.
I'll give it some time. We'll be back for the scroll later.
Yeah, maybe we can find someone to sell it to in Darktoe.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. Since we're headed that direction.
The dark toe.
Wait, you're heading to Darktoe?
Keep
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Just don't tell anybody.
Leans over towards the guy in the hood who, like, puts something away in his satchel and starts walking out.
Really?
I'd just be careful. That's a place I bet, folk.
So we've heard. Well, wish us luck. Kumant, anybody need anything else before we
Pretty good.
get the rest of our groceries?
No, it's been a pleasure doing business with you over the months. We hope to see you again
Of course.
soon.
You know where to find me. Just come on by whenever. Hopefully in a few more months here we'll have a better stock. It's kind of got cleaned out recently, but check in.
Is this a new cleaned out or the same old cleaned out?
Mostly same old cleaned out, you know, when most of this was confiscated by the assembly. Kind of just went disappearing past enemy lines, and I've been trying to, you know, rebuild some sort of a rapport here with new objects and items, but that takes time.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. The Dutch wasn't built in a day.
Well, I'm sure we will be back before too long.
Well, I look forward to it. You still doing this illusion thing next time? It's kind of hard to concentrate. I'm trying to focus on which one's which, and
Hopefully not.
Only if you would like us to come back and spice up your life.
I'll think on it.
Okay. Next tour then.
Spice life.
Alrighty.
To Dark
Please,
Toe.
God.
All right.
Anybody else have anywhere else to go? I haven't.
Chalice and diamonds if they exist, but other than that, we can just roll.
Groceries.
Whoever wants to helm that, make an investigation check.
Not me.
I'll try it.
Okay.
I will assist.
Ooh, okay.
Look over there.
That's both pretty good. Both pretty good.
Yield Pier 1.
30 total.
So, jeweled chalices on the scale of cost that you would need and what you're looking for are very, very hard to find because they're usually made to order. It's not like somebody just sits there often with a massive gold chalice, you know, or jeweled chalice ready to go ahead and sell off to anybody and it just stays in their window. That would be an invitation.
Great.
There isn't a Fabergé egg store around that just happens to have.
You find something akin to it. There is one. One that is available, but only after asking around, getting a bit of a feel for where such a place would be able to be located. Now let me find the proper... There it is. So it's worth 1,000 gold pieces. You do find it. It is a little bit upcharged to 1,100, but it is ready and available.
Do they have any diamonds?
This individual does not have any major diamonds. They have really, really small ones, like Swarovski crystal style. And that's going to be the challenge here too. Is diamonds aren't available on a mass scale. There isn't like a De Beers blood diamond trade here in the Empire necessarily, and most ones you find will be smaller, and you'll have to kind of consolidate them over time.
Probably take what they've got, because we always need powdered diamond anyway, so.
Can I ask if he'll throw in some of these diamonds, and then we'll call it 1,100?
Throw in, no.
Oh, and some diamonds.
But you can make a perception.
Some diamonds. That's what I'm saying.
You can make a perception check to try and haggle a bit if you'd like.
Persuasion?
Sorry, persuasion.
Persuasion.
That's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at. This is my strong suit. Oh, I rolled a 19 though for a 20 total.
Alrighty.
I'm a real boy.
I did it, you guys.
A little bit of haggling, a little bit of surprising yourself in this circumstance, but you manage to, between the chalice and about 150 gold's worth of smaller diamonds of various sizes, some that are used for ring insets, some that are used for earrings and other bits of accessory jewelry, about 150 gold worth. You get it all for 1,150.
Deal.
So you knock 100 gold off of the whole deal with the 20.
Tight. I'll pay for it. It's good haggling.
The whole thing?
He thought I was smooth.
Dude, you were.
It's the smoothest I've ever been.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Pretty great, thanks.
Yeah, it's good work.
Maybe I
else?
should go into sales.
No, I'm feeling we are going to unspice pretty soon, and we need to be moving on anyway.
Let's call it.
That's a good look for you.
Thank you. I know, I feel dapper.
Works.
Probably drop the accent, though. That was experiment's been going poorly lately.
You're better at accents than I am.
I don't know. You've got to throw me something.
Oh, wild mother.
No, you're better. You're better than him.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had a good tone, though. I thought you were going to start chanting.
Bop, bop.
Yeah. It's a good one. That slaps.
Very solid.
Well, let's go because, TikTok.
Before two become one.
As you guys are making your return in that direction, we'll go ahead and move over to those who have stayed behind. So, Jester and Veth, what would you like to do while the others are away?
Hang out with my son, play, entertain. You give him a tour, see if there's any pictures to show him or anything fun to snoop around to look at.
Yeah.
There is a storage room has been altered and cleared out, and a bed has been moved from another room into this one to give it a little more of a private space. But it's a large bed. It'll easily fit both Yeza and Luke. It smells a little dingy, but it's not terrible, especially given the short notice that they were given here to prepare for it. There are a lot of other rooms that are locked, intentionally so. But you go ahead and do a little pass around the vicinity.
I could unlock some of them, but I won't. I won't abuse our host. No, that's it. Just a little tour around, and if I don't know how long they were gone, but no, just hanging out, and also kind of peeking every once in a while on Marion, seeing how she's doing, and if she's made any moves to the gentleman.
I'm distracting her at the table, telling her stories, and just trying to keep things light while also keeping an eye on the gentleman.
He has not left his room. But Marion is very happy to catch up with you. She's adjusting to this unfamiliar space and is liking the attention. And with her presence, too, you can see a lot of people in the room, a lot of the employees of the gentleman who at first were kind of taken aback and awkward are starting to kind of listen into. They're starting to get invested in these tales that your mom's telling. And once again, she carries the room. She definitely, it's hard for eyes not to eventually fall upon her with her just force of personality and charisma. And as you guys are talking, there are a few moments where you kind of stop and extend your awareness beyond just the two of you, and you can tell the whole room is kind of leaning in your direction. But yeah, she seems to be in better spirits now that you're out of this chaos that you've been dragged through these past day and a half. But she goes, Jester, I get the sense, with everything that you've told me, that what you're all going to do, all of this sounds extremely dangerous. And I know you will do wonderfully. You have every time. You continue to surprise everyone. You consistently break expectations. You, my Sapphire, are capable of anything.
It's very dangerous. I don't know what exactly we're going to have to do. The last time we tried to go against these people, it went really bad. I didn't want to tell you. I don't know if we'll come back. I think we will. I hope we will. But, if we have to stop them and it takes us with it, then that I think will be worth it. That will be worth it.
She puts her hands out and kind of clasps yours in hers. Sometimes fate brings us to places we never expect to be. And there are rare moments where individuals have the chance to really change the future for everyone else. To protect those who may or may not know that they need protecting. And I am challenged to find a word to describe how proud I am of everything that you've done. But you are my Sapphire, and I want you safe. I don't want a martyr for a daughter.
I don't want to be a martyr. I want to come home.
Good. Promise me that you will, if it begins to look very bad, that you come home.
I promise.
I'm sorry, I know I'm being a little selfish here, but...
No.
Just...
It will be okay, Mama.
You're so smart, and you have such talented friends around you. I have all the faith. And you're smarter than all of them. So if they need to be reminded...
Some of them are really smart. Really smart.
But none are you.
You'll be safe here. And you don't have to stay forever. Just, just for a while.
All right.
Okay. Maybe you can give a concert later. That could be fun. A secret concert. That could be bad. Don't give a concert. That would let people know you're here. That was stupid. Don't do that. Just for Papa. Or not, if you don't want to. Oh my gosh.
She kind of reaches out and like grabs the edge of your chin and just kind of makes you look at her. You can see her eyes watering. I'm proud of you.
I'm so proud of you.
I know you'll come back.
Of course.
It seems eventually everyone does. She kind of looks off towards the staircase.
He'll come down soon enough.
I don't know if he will. He seemed pretty spooked.
Well, nobody's gone up there.
She takes her wine and drinks heavily. Sets it down. And she stands up. Grabs and squeezes your hand for a moment. Begins humming under her breath. And then kind of slowly walks through the room towards the stairs.
I just watch her.
Yeza is kind of just in the process of like, I can't imagine a number of chemicals would be useful for somebody who works beneath the laws of the Empire. What poisons, toxins, caustic materials. I don't even know what would be needed.
What would be needed to work with the Empire, you mean?
No. What would the gentleman need?
Oh, I don't know. Well, so he's into all sorts of, underworldy type businesses. He might need chemicals to identify precious stones, chemicals to drug people, or to cure people from being drugged as well.
Okay, yeah. I kind of offered my services without thinking it through. It just sounded cool at the moment, but then now it's really bad. But
No.
cool.
I think this is the stuff of like cutting edge alchemy that you'd be perfect for. It's fine and all to just make the standard same mixtures every day of your life. But if you get to do some interesting new stuff and blaze a trail, that could be really interesting.
Interesting.
Yes. You could have your own sort of adventures within chemistry, of course. But I mean, coming up with something new that no one else has done before, inventing something.
What if it's illegal?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's that. But I can ask what the laws are on that sort of thing. I don't think a chemical can be illegal. Maybe how it's used can be, but
right.
You're okay. I mean, I don't think there's rules against like you can't own this chemical.
Plausible deniability. Yeah. Oh boy. What are we doing?
I don't know. I'm a really bad parent.
Kind of look over, and Luke is kind of curled up and passed out in the chair next to the table. He's kind of burned his energy out from his initial arrival. And he has kind of like rubs the hair out of his forehead a little bit. I don't think that's true. I think we're learning how to parent.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe not chose the safest gifts to give him at times, but we're figuring it out.
I just want him to be happy, and I know what he really needs is just time with me and time with us as a family. That's what I really want to give him. In the meantime, I've, tried to give him things to make him happy and excited. Distract. But he needs us all together very soon. I need it too.
I need it too.
Yeah. Hopefully this will all be over soon.
I hope so.
Thank you for coming and for being in this stale beer-smelling place with our son.
It's life experience. And it's going to make for some pretty funny stories when he gets older.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Wonder what he's going to be like. Maybe he'll rebel and be super boring.
That would be a rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's anything like you, at least. This is the last one for a while?
I think this is the last one, yeah.
Okay.
God, I hope so. I mean, I can't imagine anything bigger than this. And if there is, then no thanks. No, I'd rather be here. Well, not here. This is gross.
It's not optimal.
But, with you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Sorry.
I go back to doodling on the table.
Anyway, yes.
There's some cool places in Nicodranas that I've kind of scouted out that I want to show you when we get a chance.
Oh, yeah? Like different places to live or to work or both?
Different places to show you. I'm learning, have to have a motive for everything you want to do. Sometimes fun for fun's sake.
That sounds novel. I'd love to see them. And I love Nicodranas. Everything but the water. I mean, the rest of it is great. I think we could live there.
I think so.
All right. 2 weeks. We'll start out a new life together.
Okay. 2 weeks. I'm holding you to that.
Feel free.
And gives you a little kiss. Well, the rest of you are returning.
Oh, can I walk over before?
Sure. Yeah.
And just say, hey, lovebirds.
Yeah.
You need some time. You can watch the little one.
That's very kind of you, Jester. But
For boning and also for making stuff. I thought you were going to make something.
we are going to make stuff. I mean, he is asleep, but if you want to do some bomb making right now, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can watch. I can watch Luke totally.
Okay. Let's go make some bombs.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
some bombs.
All right.
Wear yourselves out. Have a good time.
No, but really, let's make some bombs.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay. What did you want to make?
I have material to make, I think, 2 fluffernutters.
Alrighty.
Or maybe 1 really powerful fluffernutter. I don't know.
Still all euphemism.
Your choice. Two regular or 1 powerful?
How about 2 regs?
Alrighty.
Because 1 could fuck.
That's true.
So you have proficiency in alchemist tools? Or alchemy kit? Or
I believe I wouldn't have it anymore because it would have been stolen with all of our
Your
stuff.
alchemy kit, yeah.
right. Yez would have but he had to rush off.
But when we were somewhere recently, I bought a bunch of materials to make these things.
You did.
The
You're right.
components that I would need.
So you probably would have bought another one because that was after our stuff got.
And to be
Yes.
fair, anything you didn't have, the gentleman's facility probably has something that could work
nice.
for it. So, okay, I'll allow it. So if you are, but if you are proficient, as I'm saying, with alchemist kit or not,
I don't. How would I know that?
it'd be under your proficiencies on the lower left.
Under proficiencies in languages, it says tools, alchemist supplies.
Yeah, great.
Okay, great.
So go ahead and roll a d20, add your proficiency modifier and your intelligence modifier with advantage because yes is helping you.
Okay, that's terrible.
you have a little
Proficiency
ghost
and
moment?
what?
Intelligence.
They're both just pouring the chemicals.
Pouring the
He's
chemicals
behind
together.
her. Oh my god.
Oh, my love.
My proficiency is 5. Yes, that's not great. 14.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Not great.
No, that's not bad.
Okay.
With if you were making the big one, that might have been something else. But you go ahead and you barely craft
Oh wait,
a fluff.
plus intelligence, you said?
Plus intelligence modifier.
Oh, 15. Okay, that's slightly better.
Okay, yeah. You barely pull off a fluffernutter. Do you want to go ahead and try for the second one?
That was refreshing.
Maybe this time Yeza can be in front.
I need to wait 5 minutes before the next one.
Natural 20.
Hey.
For a total of
20 plus proficiency is 25 plus intelligence 28.
Wait, your intelligence is 3?
I'm doing the +3 on intelligence?
your modifier.
Yeah, my modifier.
Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Should have been 17.
Yeah,
right.
your last addition was fucked on
No,
your.
I looked at the wrong thing. I added 2 instead of 3.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know.
All right.
Don't doubt his.
No,
it's fine,
no,
it's fine.
I was wrong.
All right, so go ahead and you make a fluffernutter, and you make a fluffernutter with an asterisk.
Ooh,
Yo.
that's exciting.
So just write that down.
That means twins.
Ooh, that means you also got pregnant.
No, Lucia, don't. I'm with child.
Okay. Thank you.
Alrighty. Well, the rest of you are returning from your shopping trip. You pick up some general supplies, Yasha, based on the requests that were made. You pick up general food, dried goods, milk, juice, anything else that they do not seem to have or are able to provide at the moment until they begin to take care of their guests for the time being. But
Okay.
as they're heading back, you run like you carry a guilty conscience. Absolve yourself and tell me why I shouldn't continue to pursue you here in the center of your head, Caleb.
So up in your DMs?
For once, in your very little life, consider that there are things larger than your own machinations. Take some time off.
No response yet.
Zero confidence in that.
So, you all eventually regather down in the gentleman's lair. What would you like to do?
First, I don't know if Pumat is price gouging or what, but it was too steep for us. And I didn't really see, I was really just doing it for old time's sake. I love being here, I love his shop, but it was not cost effective. So here's your gold back, your platinum back.
How much do you have just in general?
Yeah, like 400.
Why don't you take another 600 just so you have some money?
I don't think they'll have shops where we're going.
Yeah, but what if you have to barter with a fey creature or something? I don't know.
Fake creatures don't want gold.
Give it to your husband. Save it for your kid.
Okay.
I got a lot of groceries for Luke and for
Thank
Yeza.
you.
We've got enchanted oats.
Oh, thank God.
A lot of it is just
way too sugary sweet cereals and then just weird food like bugs and it's all of the, you know, the important food and proteins that they would need.
This stuff?
No, I've never tried it, but it was so colorful, so I bought it.
Thank you so much, Yasha.
Welcome.
I think you can keep the bugs because we have enough because we're fine.
I wouldn't want to take all these. I feel like he needs to eat.
He does. You know what? I'll just take a handful because I think we're going to be fine. So,
Okay. I'll keep them for myself then.
Thank you. And one more thing. I keep forgetting to do this, and I've been meaning to. I have a gift for you. It's not from me. It's not. I was going to do it on a date, but you know, sort of fell through. But here, I have this really old dry flower now. It's a white flower. It's not from me. It's from that woman Vilya. Do you remember her from Rumble Cusp Island?
Yes, of course.
She wanted to give it to you, and I forgot to pass it on.
Thank you. I'm going to put this in my book and lay it in here, and I'll press it with the rest.
I'm glad.
Thank you.
Got a jeweled chalice.
Oh,
Just catch.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
I'm really good at catching things.
I wasn't worried about you.
As she drops it.
Start painting.
Got some glue. We can put that back on.
Deuces. Diamonds. Yeah.
Nope. I got it. 1 second.
There's the best.
Pick them.
All right. You ready?
Nope.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Yeah. What are we doing?
We are following the wild mother who has been helping us along this path, and I feel that she wants me to go home, if just briefly. There's a reason for it.
What are you gonna do if it's not briefly and she wants you to stay?
I don't think she does.
Do you?
I don't. I mean, I wait, what?
Want
I
to
do.
stay? Home.
That's, I don't know if that's a fair question.
Wasn't trying to play mind games.
In that case, yes.
In time.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Short stop.
Oh. Righty before we leave, I'm going to send a message to Yusa.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
We're the worst.
To
Yes,
see if
we
he's
are.
okay.
Probably
Hopefully
not.
the message will... I don't fucking know.
If
I'm going to
he's
send a message
alive,
to Yusa.
Can he go feed our dog?
Or conscious. We don't even know if he's conscious.
I don't know if he's okay. I need to check on
Yeah,
him.
he could be.
Maybe,
We're
yeah,
sorry.
he's still.
The person you were trying to message has been disconnected.
Oh, only a few people are going to understand that.
True.
Dinosaurs. Alrighty.
Yusa? Are you okay? We sort of, came through in a hurry. I hope you're okay. I hope you're not mad. Are you okay?
Oh, God.
Immediately, you hear this unexpected sound. Layers and layers and layers of voices screaming, wailing, shouting, screeching.
Oh no, he's there.
Hundreds of voices, thousands of voices. And then it ends. We're gonna go to break.
Oh!
At least we have a friend over there.
That's why he was like sending his brain to the freaking astral plane.
Yeah, chilling at the city.
He's still in it.
Well, his body's in the tower.
How did
but
he
he's
get there? What was he?
You remember he was like
astral projected self is hanging with the Somnovum. Probably, maybe.
Is he trapped? Yes, he's
Yeah, what if
stuck?
he's stuck?
Because he doesn't have a body to go back to.
He's got
His
a body. It was
body
right
was there?
there.
We hold.
His body was probably sliced in half by Ichthon.
Cool.
Well, regardless,
No, what's happening?
we'll come back here in a few minutes.
Maybe it means we have a contact when we
Sure.
get there.
Yeah, maybe he's there.
We
or
can
he's
stay in his
untethered.
loft.
Is that?
Oh my
are those
God.
3 teeth yours? Are those? Is that? Oh, Akira out. Akira's
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. We'll see you guys here in a minute.
The night is darkest before dawn.